right, let's work this problem. We've got here the table shows several pairs of x and y values for a linear relationship. So they're telling you it's a line. These are our x and y values. Okay, and it asks you to create an equation in the slope-intercept form that can be used to model this relationship. And then it says move the correct answer to each box. Not all answers will be used. So this is from the actual test, the release questions, and you're going to take one of these and you're going to drag them here and one of these and drag it. Who knows yet which they are, but we're going to find out here in a minute. So here's what we need to know. I'm going to highlight a couple things. We need an equation in the slope-intercept form. So we need to know what slope-intercept form is, and I have written it out right here. Y equals mx plus b. Okay, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's really what we need. So now we need to decide how can we solve this problem. The first thing that I go to when I see a chart like this, I call this a T-chart, is I like to draw a graph. So let's look at what this graph could look like. We've got, so I'm gonna come down here a little bit and draw this out. And if you are working online, they're going to have available to you a way to draw these graphs. If you're on paper, you can do it on paper as well. So, okay, the points are -4, -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and -1. So this is 1 point. And 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this point. And we have 8, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the last point is what? 12, 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that one's 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's this point right here. So we can see that we've got this line right here. Oops, that's pretty bad. But thankfully, it fixed it for me. Okay, so now I've got a graph here. And because these points are set up right on specific numbers, I can figure out the slope based on this. So I can take any two numbers. Let's take this one right here. So the slope is a rise over the run. So rise meaning the y, because the y is vertical and the x is horizontal. So this is the run. Okay, so rise is this. That's going to be 1, 2, 3 over the run, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3 over 4. Okay, that is my slope. So I can go back and get this slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b right here, and I'm going to start plugging stuff in. So y is equal to mx plus b. You can see it right here too. This is going to be your m and that's going to be your b. Okay, so now we know that the slope is 3/4. So I can do 3 over 4 x plus b. Now, another way that I could have found the slope is I could have taken 2 points, like these 2 points here that I chose to see it graphically, which are these two. I could actually subtract. I could do this y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and that would be 8 minus 5. Okay, I've run out of room, but it'd be 8 minus 5. Let me write it down here. 8 minus 5 over, so it's 8 minus 5, those are my y's, and then 8 minus 4, those are my x's. 8 minus 4, 8 minus 5 is 3, and 8 minus 4 is 4. And there again we get our slope. So a couple of ways you can do that, whatever you like. That's the best way to do it, okay? So now I got to find out what is this value, because that's the other thing it's asking me for. And there's a real easy way to do this. Well, there's two things you can do. One, you've already got your graph sitting here. And this is where that line crosses the y-axis at 0, 2. So my y-intercept is going to be, let me do a different color there, is going to be 2. Okay, so that's one way to find it. Another way to find it is I can take this formula that we have so far and I can plug in an x and a y that they've already given us. So let's plug in right here 4, 5, because it looks like the easiest one to do. So I'm going to plug in 4 and 5 there. So 4 is my x value. So I've got y, oops. So 4, 5. This is what I'm going to be using. This is my x. This is my y. So now I can substitute in for y. I'm going to substitute in 5 equals, I keep my 3/4 there. My x is going to be 4. And we're looking for the b. Okay? So I can plug this in because I know it's valid. And that leaves me only one thing to solve. So now I'm just going to do 4 over 1 here. So 4 goes into 4 one time. So I'm just left with 3. So I've got 5 equals 3 plus b. I want this to isolate this, so I'm going to subtract 3 from both sides. And now I'm going to get 2 is equal to b. Just like we saw right here, visually, b is equal to 2. Okay? So there's a couple of ways you can do it. And then what you're going to do, and I won't be able to do it accurately here, but you're going to drag in, we know that the slope is 3/4, so you're going to take this one right here and you're going to drag it into there. And then your y-intercept is 2, so you're going to drag that into there. Okay? That's it. It's not too hard. It's just a little bit tedious, but you just need to pick whichever way you want to go. All right? I sure hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one.